For this what to do how to, we're going to go over budgets. As always, we're starting in our dashboard and we're going to go ahead and click on money. As you can see here, the first tab it opens is your reserve fund allocations, basically any budget you have the ability to request access to lives in this specific area. It'll also show you all of your transactions as you start to populate them and give you a few other details. As you can see here, we do have this example budget, which is just for the purposes of this training video, and we're going to go ahead and submit a request for it. To submit a budget request, we're going ahead and going to click on budgeting. As you can see here, this budget is currently in budget submission, which means we can submit requests for funding from this budget. If we were to click into the current DCGA allocations, it will actually, as you can see here, say that we're in the payment stage. Since DCGA funds on an annual basis, once a budget has been submitted, the budget allocation for that cycle closes and it locks that specific fund of money into the payment stage. So we're going to go into the example, which is what we all will be doing in the spring for our budget submissions. You can see up here at the top, there's a nice little hyperlink where DCGA has all of their finance funding and budget allocation rules. For the purposes of this video, we're going to say we're super familiar with them, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a budget request. For this, we're going to be asking for an event budget. And this is going to be our event title, and it's an event for all of campus. We have the ability to add a little bit more of a description if we wanted to, details here, and we're also able to select the priority of our budget request. If we were asking for multiple budget items and we had a few things that we really wanted to make sure we were able to do and a few things that would be nice, that's where we could also indicate. So we're going to go ahead and say this is our highest priority budget request we're submitting. This is also where we could upload documents such as an invoice or a past contract that shows about how much we expect it to be. We're going to say this event is going to happen in Slater Hall, and it's going to be next year. We anticipate to have it, we'll say September 15th. We're hoping to have 150 people, and we're going to go ahead and click Next. You can see here, we now have the ability to spell out some different line types. So we're going to ask for $25 in decorations. Our decorations are for the stage on the third floor to tie into the theme of the performance. And then we're going to go ahead and add another line item. And we're going to say this is for a contract, and we're going to spend $500, and this is for a local Columbus artist who will be playing our show. If we had other things to add, this is where we could say we specifically need some funding for advertising. We're going to say we need $25 for one large cardboard cutout. So all in all, we are asking for $550 in funding. We go ahead and click Next, and then we're going to agree that we understand all of the details here that DCGA has indicated. We're going to go ahead and sign this Student Association President, and we click Submit. From here, you can see that this request has been submitted. If we wanted to submit another budget request, we would be able to go in here, repeat the process for all of the things we have coming up. And from here, this will move into the budget review and approval stage where DCGA is able to look at your proposal, make adjustments based on funding available, and let you know the outcome as they move through the finance season.